And Sully, man, we haven't had you in for about a year, right?
You don't love me anymore. The last time you had me, it was when the Queen died.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's,
Festa was like telling me how much the Queen sucked, and I was like, buddy.
Okay, hold on. I will tell you how awesome King... What's his face?
Charles. Yeah,
King,
get it right.
King, what's his name?
The one with the ears.
Be careful. You got two Brits in here today.
Exactly.
And a French person.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, so don't talk about Francois Mitterrand or he's old.
He's old.
Who's the current
Marcon?
Marcon. Yes. Yeah, Marcon.
She doesn't care about Marcon.
We should have had you in for coronation talk, Sully. How do we miss that?
Nobody watched it.
Yeah, nobody cares. That's why, because we live in a country called America.
Hey, by the way, Sully, Fester has gotten exponentially grumpier since you were last here. Fester just hates everything
It's
now.
not grumpy. I just my honesty they just can't handle.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
No, just OC, just no boundaries.
No.
Say what you want
Yes.
when you want. Offend everybody.
Listen, they can only do one thing to me, Sully. What are they gonna do? They're gonna fire me once. I'm hanging it all out.
But are you into the monarchy? Do you like the monarchy, or do you think it's outdated?
I'll take it or leave it.
All right, so you're not 100% like it is absolute tradition. You could take it or leave it.
I'll take it or leave it.
Do you think it's outdated? Do you think
It's good for business.
Right.
I think it's a little outdated. And the crown, to be honest, looked like the hat looked like it was going to
Yes.
fall off Charles's head. It just didn't even fit.
Out of context, all those costumes are like, oh, wow, what kind of show are we watching here?
It's a little bit,
As you know, I'm a scuba diver, and 4 years ago, I think it was 2019, so 4 years ago, March of 2019, I was scuba diving in Little Cayman, which, of course, the British relationship with the Cayman Islands, and Prince Charles was visiting all three of the Cayman Islands, Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman. And I'm on Little Cayman with the whole family because we go there every year to scuba dive, and he made a visit. That island only has 130 permanent residents. It's a tiny island. It's a mile wide, 8 miles long. It's one of my favorite spots on the planet is Little Cayman.
He's going there today.
Say it again?
He's going there
No,
today.
he's not. What?
Yeah.
Hold on. You're going where? Hold on.
Grab the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to the Cayman Islands.
You going to Grand Cayman?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You flying Cayman Air?
Yes.
Yeah. They got the new Max 8s, by the way. Brand new planes. All right. So back in 2019, we're on the island, and Prince Charles was making the rounds and stopping on every island, and I didn't go meet him at the airport. The airport is a tool shed. Now, Grand Cayman's a big new, and they have a new airport. They have a new terminal and everything. But Little Cayman, it's a tool shed. I mean, it is a shack. I mean, literally a shack. And he's there, and I didn't go. I mean, there were like only 30 people at the airport. He shook everyone's hand. He's talking.
Met the king.
I exactly. And I was making a sandwich because I had just done 2 scuba dives, at Little Cayman, and I was hungry. And Michelle said, "You want to go to the airport and meet Prince Charles?" I'm like, I'm kind of hungry, so we didn't go. And I regret it. I do. I'm not into the whole monarchy thing either.
Met the king.
But exactly, I could have shaken.
Selfie.
I could have gotten a picture
Selfie
with the
with the
future king of England, and I didn't do it. Yes. And I regret it. Do you think if I sent a letter to Buckingham Palace, if I laid the story out, and I would like to meet the king the next time I'm in London, do you think that they'd arrange for it?
No.
Yeah. You'll probably get like a royal piss off.
I'm sorry, I was making a sandwich when he appeared in Little Cayman. But hey, Sully, so OxyClean, you still doing OxyClean?
OxyClean gets the tough stains out. Mont Kush is doing great.
Hey, why don't we see as many of those TV commercials that were so prevalent in the 90s and the early 2000s? Why don't we see as many of like the swivel sweeper spots and all the interesting doodads and gadgets? What's going on in that whole direct? What's happening?
Everybody's just splintered. It's fragmented,
Yeah.
and the whole idea of people sitting around a television and watching it like a collective is just fragmented. So the whole media landscape has changed. So it's a whole new digital world we're living in right now.
All right, HBO's got this series called 100-Foot Wave.
Yep.
And you brought 2 of the stars in.
Yep.
And in-house right now, we've got Andrew Cotton. You call him Cotty, right? Cotty. And Cotty's from your country, from the UK.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Cotty, my daughter just did her whole junior year at St. Andrews up in Scotland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she just finished. She did her. She went over. She did her whole junior year, hanging out in the same places where Prince William met Kate Middleton.
Yeah. So it's nice up there. Scotland's epic.
It's gorgeous. We were up there twice. We just were there in March, or I'm sorry, early April. No, March. It's awesome up there. I love it. Man, I am such a proper fish and chips guy.
Yes, very
You got to come to where we live. You got to come to where me and Cardi are from.
Right.
Squire's Fish and Chip Shop. It's arguably
the best in the country.
Yeah, best in England.
Well,
they won awards for it and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I love hearing British people talk about fine food. Yes.
So-
some fried fish with a big can of spotted dick.
Well, Scotland, they do like battered Mars bars. They literally,
Really?
they batter Mars bars. And
Hold on a minute. That's where the Florida State Fair stole it from?
Yeah, exactly.
I think a couple of Brits went to the Florida State Fair and go, by Jove, I think I got it. We're going to fry candy. Yes, our teeth aren't crappy enough. Let's fry candy bars. Yes, give some to the king. Yes, King Charles, you like fried candy bar.
What is the matter with you?
Fester, you're drooling on yourself. Look at him. He's got drool.
You got to do that to get the voice.
You're drooling on
Hello, do right, old fried candy
Hey,
bar.
Froggy, get on the mic with him.
I mean, listen to the. We get a British guy coming in here raving about carnival food. Let me show you a funnel cake before you leave the States there,
so
mate.
I've got Andrew Cotton in, and I've got Justine Blanc. Am I saying that Blanc? Is that the right?
Yeah.
And you're from France.
Yes.
You're from Toulouse.
No.
Paris.
No.
Marseille.
No.
Ajaccio. Ajaccio? Is that French?
And see?
Are you making up French
You're
names?
close.
You're from rip it to French people.
The little village of Aise. No.
My
Where
village? I'm coming from Les Arcs. It's a ski resort in France.
A ski resort.
Les Arcs.
So it must be near
I've heard of that.
Switzerland.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Justine is a badass skier, and Cardi
Wow.
is arguably one of the best big wave surfers in the world. So, and they've come to the Gulf of Mexico in search of waves, and they found zero.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So,
Right.
so you're on 100-foot wave.
Yeah.
And you come to the west coast of Florida for 1 foot wave.
Not even.
If that. Unless it's hurricane season and there's a
we
cat.
really should invite him back like into late September or
All right,
something.
all right, you're not anything until you do a Cat 4 out there, okay?
All right, okay. What's that?
Category 4 hurricane is one of the largest hurricanes, and then it really churns up the Gulf and the Atlantic, and that's a good wave around here.
So, 100-foot wave?
Yeah, it's like a docu-series on HBO. We're on the second season now.
Yeah, I've seen some episodes.
Yeah.
But what legitimately is the highest wave you have ever surfed?
Well, good question.
And how do you measure?
No, I don't know. Like, you could pretty much make up numbers, but I personally, I feel like I've been in the water and seen people riding like 80, 90-foot waves. Wow. I feel like I've ridden like equal to that as well. I sort of gauge waves now, not by feet, but just how fast I think I'm going. And I've been pretty fast on some big waves. So.
What about sharks? We have the famous Hawaiian surfer, the girl that...
Bethany Hamilton,
she had her arm bitten off.
Yeah, I interviewed her.
I'm a scuba diver. You did? Well, by the way, Roxanne has interviewed everybody.
Cardi is definitely afraid of sharks.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not into sharks. But luckily, luckily, like Europe, Portugal, like Ireland... England doesn't really have many sharks. It has sharks, but
So I'm a scuba diver, and I've dived all over the world. Australia, I've dived the Red Sea, Pacific, Atlantic, Caribbean. So I've been all over the place. And I've been in the water with so many sharks. I mean, bull sharks, tiger sharks, hammerheads. And they don't bother scuba divers. They just don't. But, I was curious, with Bethany, she had her arm bitten off. I think that was in Hawaii, right?
That was in Hawaii, yeah. But for the amount of people in the ocean... It's like the chances are so minimal.
Yeah, it is. And I was supposed to go shark diving or great white shark diving. I was supposed to go in the cage off of Mexico, and the Mexican government, they closed down the shark diving industry. They got all kinds of drug cartels with 80 billion pounds of fentanyl, but they're closing down shark diving in a cage for the great white. I don't get it. So, what about North Shore of Hawaii, of Kauai, I should say?
No, it's Oahu. So that's like where Waimea Bay is.
Well, you're saying Oahu?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been on all the Hawaiian Islands as well, but on Kauai, the North Shore, they're famous for some crazy waves as well. I don't know if you've ever surfed there.
I've never been up there.
Yeah.
Have you been up?
We went out to Oahu this year and we caught the swell, the Eddie Aikau swell. And Coddy's like, I don't know if you know this, but I grew up surfing. Coddy and I are from the same village, and I wanted to go big wave surfing. So Coddy agreed to let me tag along with him. So he's had me out at Nazare. We went to the North Shore. We got some massive waves in Ireland. And I'm stoked for him. Just my buddy from my little village in the UK.
Yeah.
I call him up. I'm like, buddy, you're on HBO. So I've had.
So wait a minute, you didn't know it until you saw him on the HBO series 100-Foot Wave?
I knew he was in Nazare, and I knew he was touring with this guy called Garrett McNamara, and we sponsored him with Mark Cush because Coddy broke his back. Coddy broke his back surfing a giant wave.
In 2017?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I got to say?
What?
And now, the HBO original series, 100-Foot Wave. Hey, so one of the reasons why we brought you in is, could Fester surf?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. We can get you out there for sure.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Very buoyant.
This guy, Chef Blob RD, could surf?
I have two things going for me. One, I'm buoyant.
Yeah.
And two, look at his low center of gravity.
yeah, that's
Right?
good,
Look how
yeah.
low I can get.
I
Look at
actually rode Fester like a surfboard in the ocean.
You
when we did
rode
that. Remember
Fester?
we did the shoot, the manatee, saving the manatee shoot?
Oh, that's right.
And I got on his back, and I'm telling you, it was like better than a pool float.
She went home and almost dumped Doug.
I think we should fly Fester to Nazare, take him out on a jet ski, throw him in the water, and get him on the rope.
Yeah, 100%. We could do it.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Is there a weight limit to surfboards?
No, you'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
100%.
right. You heard it here first, people.
Dude,
You'll be
can't
fine.
surf.
I can't do a lot of things, but I'll give it a try.
Hey, so you guys are very athletic, obviously. A couple of things. So I want to run this by everyone, and I'm glad I didn't get to this earlier because you guys are athletes. And Justine, your English sounds pretty good, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's all right, I think.
yeah, no, your English
Sounds
is great.
great.
So tell us about what's your story.
So I grew up in the Alps in France. I skied basically all my life
Right.
until I met this guy, Andrew, and now I'm trying to surf, but not succeeding all the time.
Oh, I got you.
No, Justine's actually like I've never seen Justine barely surf when I met her, and like within a very short space of time, she's like been surfing some pretty big crazy waves. So.
All right, I want you-
Justine's been getting bombs, like bigger waves than
Really?
most big wave surfers would ever get. And
All right. I want you guys to check this out because and Fester and Froggy, pay attention to this.
We got a big problem.
What's that?
Sully brings a care package of his CBD gummies from Mont Kush for Froggy.
And he's already eaten the whole box?
No, I
What?
specifically told Sully, there's nothing against Sully, to bring one for Froggy and So I tell Froggy, hey, those gummies aren't all for you. And Froggy's like, screw you, dude. I'm not sharing. So I got to hit Sully up for some more CBD
Hold on,
gummies.
you just pilfered the whole bag of CBD
He took the whole
gummies?
care package.
for me.
Yeah, well, I told Sully we'll bring one for Froggy and here I am trying to split, the hemp gummies here.
I
You
think it
got
would be.
any, Cuddy?
I think it would be Froggy
Not
and
on
me,
me, no.
by the way. So
I will get you a package. I will deliver it. It will be delivered. Daniel, if you're listening, this is all your fault. Okay? I told you to leave a package of Mont Kush for Dominic, for Fester.
yes.
You didn't.
Well-
It's supposed to be there. I brought the box. You told me it's epic fail.
No,
Okay?
it's not. There's no epic fail between us. It's my deadbeat friend Froggy who's not sharing his supply.
all right, heads up, everybody. We'll give away the next tablet in minutes. We're sitting at 9:15. So sometime in the next half an hour, we'll give you the cue to call in. We'll tell you what number caller to be to win the next tablet if you're the right caller and you know last hour's winner's first name. All right, so I want to run this by everyone in the room. And I thought this was, what? I saw this headline last night. I started reading the story. Breathe less oxygen, live longer, according to a new study.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. Cody would be a good one to answer this. He's like the breath, hold his breath for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's all about.
That's what I thought.
You put him underwater, Cody lives longer than anyone. He'd be the last person standing on the planet.
Listen to this. Want to live longer, just breathe less oxygen. Scientists at Massachusetts General Hospital have discovered that living in a state of hypoxia, which is oxygen deprivation.
Well, Justine could probably speak to that because of her high altitude skiing.
Yeah.
Having low oxygen in your body tissue may
What do you
actually.
mean? Like, I don't live at the top of Everest, guy. Chill out.
It's like, what the hell are you talking about? I love oxygen.
There is oxygen in my village. There is.
Cardi, what do you
But
think?
that's the science. That's the science. Is it's people who live at higher altitudes have less oxygen-rich air and live longer.
What? I mean, you'd think it's just the opposite.
Yeah. Yes.
Having low oxygen in your body tissue may actually prolong lifespan. Study published in the PLOS Biology journal, researchers studied the theory of fast-aging mice, finding rodents living in chronic hypoxia, breathing air with 11% oxygen. Now, Fester, do you know how much oxygen at sea level? How much oxygen do we have? What percentage at sea level?
Yes, well, at sea level as opposed to up in the mountain terrain, we have.
And as a scuba diver and a
21,
nitrox.
21%.
Yes, 100%. That's
Ding, ding,
I was
100%
going to
right.
say 21%. I was going to 21% on the tip of my tongue, Anthony. Thanks for blocking me out of that, bro.
It's 79% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and
Well-
then you've got all the inert gases.
right. So
about, the equation
exactly.
About one,
So it's
like,
just a fraction of inert gases. Yeah.
argon,
But
xenon.
what about methane?
Xenon, argon, helium, all the.
Helium,
yeah.
and
What about like all the cow farts
from your fart?
Yes, from me,
the
methane. What about the
methane.
if you want to live longer, huff some
But
methane.
this is like, really? If you starve your body of oxygen, you can live longer?
I think I'm going to live to 105 because all that's in this room is carbon dioxide coming out of you three.
Well,
There's no oxygen.
And methane coming out of Fester.
Yeah, you get more methane than you think in that diet of yours. Well, MJ, listen, maybe the science is because you deprive your body of oxygen, it works harder, and your organs are stronger. Maybe, but I can ask every person in the nursing home with an oxygen tube up their nose, and they would disagree.
Connie, do you do a lot of social media? You have a big Instagram following?
Yeah, I do, but yeah.
The Instagram stuff is nuts. And are you ready for the next SMM? Do you know what SMM is? SMM.
No, but that is a cue to give your Instagram handle.
Oh, right, okay,
just in
yeah.
case you didn't know that.
Okay.
Follow me at.
Well, yeah, you can check my social media out. Yeah, it's Cotty, Andrew_Cotty is my handle.
And what's yours?
Just white. It's quite easy.
Just white.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Both of you guys are gonna have to say that without such horrific accents. I'm sorry. It's like
I'll do it. Andrew_Carty.
Andrew fish and chips is happening. What the hell? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Andrew_Carty to get some good big wave action. Just white. That's just white. And then don't forget to follow Mont Kush as well. And don't worry about me. I'm good.
Yeah.
I just want to say
So
in
what's
America, to have an Instagram handle that's just white doesn't really play that well.
S.
I'm just saying. Okay? I mean, maybe in France, but you're gonna be canceled, lady.
So SMM. You know what SMM is?
Sounds like some sex thing.
No. It's so I'm talking about social media. Social media moron. Seriously, an SMM is a social media moron. And this is a public service announcement. I just want everyone to know, do not do this stupid alcohol in the flame challenge. Do you see the mother that had to put her son out with her bare hands, who was on fire? I mean, what's going on here?
What happened?
Alabama, mother named Tiffany Crutcher rescued her son with her bare hands after he became engulfed in a blaze during a viral social media challenge involving people dousing an open flame with alcohol. What the hell could possibly go wrong? Unbelievable. Anyway, the 13-year-old kid suffered burns.
13?
What?
13.
Yeah, that's what's going on here. You've got all these idiots. They're doing these stupid challenges, and TikTok is the worst. I'm telling you, the kids are doing these stupid TikTok challenges, and here you got a 13-year-old kid with burns over 45% of his body, waist up, third and second degree burns, chest, stomach, face, hand, everything. Right. And mom, her hands got all burned up. She's trying to put him out with her hands. And again, these stupid, look at him. Here's a picture of the kid with a tube up his nose in the hospital, all bandaged up like a mummy.
Right.
I mean, what's social media morons? SMM. Yeah.
Hey, I'd like to say something to Justine
Yes.
about Fester before we go to break.
Yes.
An apology. He is a grand homme grossier.
Who's that?
Yeah, right. The French lady doesn't even understand.
Yeah.
Large,
So,
rude
It's
man.
like, I get the word, but altogether it don't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Large, rude man.
yeah, Roxanne thinks.
My
Roxanne
Google
thinks.
traduction's not that good. Sorry.
So listen,
Roxanne thinks she can speak French, and here we've
I
got
don't think I
we've
can
got a
speak
French
French.
person in the room. She has no idea what the hell you're
I
saying.
can speak Italian.
All right, essentially, it's this.
People say Fester is a large, rude man.
Let me turn the mics off so everyone can hear it over the speakers in the room here. All right, here we go. One more time, and
People say Fester is a large, rude man.
people say Fester is a large, rude man.
hold on. Listen, you guys can call me anything you want, MJ.
Yeah.
I have a white supremacy group on the line right now that's offering me $1 million for her Instagram handle, just white. Oh my! Listen, it's not for sale. Yes, it's not for sale.
Stop.
Never call this number again.
Stop.
I hate you people.
All right. All right.
Never call me again.
We
You're
got to
just
take
jealous.
we got to take a quick break. Hey, Justine and Connie, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
100-foot wave on HBO.
Season 2, HBO Max, 100-foot wave. Check these guys out. What they're doing is incredible. It's next level. And thanks for having us on, guys.
It is
I
our
appreciate it.
pleasure.
It's good to see you.
All right, final chunk of the MJ Morning Show next. We'll give away the tablet. We'll give away the 4th tablet of the morning. The 9 o'clock Surface Pro tablet is coming up in just a bit. Plus, I got a lot of crap to cram into. Oh, and hey, I should take phone calls and have people wish me well. You know, for what was that,
You
Sully?
should pee it out. I want to hold the sieve.
I can't pee.
Pee it
It's-
out.
Oh, you know
It'll
we're
be
gonna-
great
Fester, it's a
radio.
10 millimeter stone.
You can get it out.
You can't get it out.
If a woman can have
All
a
right.
baby, you can pee a
Yeah,
10
right.
millimeter,
You know,
10 millimeter kidney
They're going to
stone.
beat it out. They're going to beat it into like a powder. We're all going to store
I will
it.
massage it as it comes
Yeah.
out.
All right, there's a difference. Listen, there's a difference between the birth canal and a stone
It's
coming
the
out of your
same.
kidney
It's
into
the
the
same.
ureter. No, it's a whole different
You can
story.
do it.
I can't do
Yeah,
it.
It's just a crystal. It's a little crystal.
It's a 10 millimeter
It'll clean
ball
it
of
out.
hell.
If it comes out, it'll
It's-
clean out your pipes.
Yeah, just dilate your
Yeah.
urine.
All right, hang on. We're back in a second on the MJ Morning Show.